welcome back to the video. Today I've just got back from seeing No Way Home like an hour ago. Something I liked it even better. I've probably put it in first place once again, so don't blame me. I just Spider-Man's just my favorite superhero. I just can't stop myself from doing another ranking. Don't blame me. I love doing these videos for you guys, especially the ranking ones are my favorite. Let's just get right into it. So Ant-Man and the Wasp I'm going to start with. I'm going to put it about meh. Because, like, the only real thing I really, like about the film is how funny, like, the humour in the film. And really, there's nothing else that really makes me smile. Also, like, I mean, the ending's fine and it sets up Endgame nicely and it makes Endgame better. Like, knowing that Ant-Man's stuck in the quantum realm and we're like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Other than that, like, it was like a bit of a bland film. Not the best. Ant-Man, about middle tier. I'd say it's good, but like not good. I wouldn't say it's like A tier good, which A tier is actually going to be good in this. It's about the middle. It's not amazing. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's just, the middle. Age of Ultron. Now this is a controversial one, but I put it in good. I would put it in amazing, but then otherwise there's going to be way too many because I'm going to put like 10 in like good and then 20 in like amazing. Otherwise, like, anyway, let's get to the main point. It's like a decent film. I almost like decided to go straight into Infinity War, but it's like a decent film. But what's made better is that like it teases Thanos, and also the villain is just amazing, and it introduces a lot of new heroes, except for one of them dies, which actually isn't actually a lot. Avengers Infinity War, if you know my previous rankings, then it's top tier. I will say though that after seeing No Way Home again, it is in second place. Like, none of the other places of movies like have changed, other than the fact that Infinity War, Endgame, and Civil War are now up one, and the rest stay in the exact same place. So Civil War is now 4, Endgame is now 3, 2 is Infinity War, and 1's No Way Home. That's the only thing that's changed. Captain Marvel, I'm going to put it in decent. That might be a little bit controversial. Like, people, like, the reason it might be controversial is people might be thinking, put it in meh. It's not that bad. But, decent just because, like, I can't really decide what's worse, the Hulk or Captain Marvel. Because the Hulk has some bad bits, but that are really, really bad. But I feel like Captain Marvel has more bad bits. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, but Captain America, the Winter Soldier, top tier. I will say that it's probably near the end of top tier, maybe like 8-ish or something, 7-ish. But it is an amazing film, and I love it. Captain America, the First Avenger, I will put it probably like middle. Once again, that might be controversial, but about middle because it is good, I will say, but I feel like it isn't as good as the ones I'm going to put in good. I said the good a lot in this video, but I'm going to put it above Ant-Man. I feel it should be the top of middle. Civil War, it's one of my favourite movies ever. I don't have much to say about it. Doctor Strange, it's made better by the fact that I really want to watch it again, and also Doctor Strange 2 is coming out, and Spider-Man No Way Home just made it better. I'm going to rewatch it probably tonight before I go to sleep. Next is Endgame. Feel it's worse than Infinity War, but better than Civil War. I'm not saying it's bad by worse. I'm just saying Infinity War is better, but it might have sounded as like I'm saying it's bad. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel it's a little bit overrated. I don't feel it's top of S tier like people say, which on this tier list is amazing. I say it's like, I'm going to say it's like top of good, bottom S. Like, I'll see how many I have in S by the end. If I don't have many more than I do at the moment, then I guess I can put Guardians in it. But if I have way more, then I'll have to keep Guardians out. Guardians 2, since I have it in good, I'm probably going to put top and middle for Guardians 2. If Guardians moves up to here, an amazing tier, I'll move this up to like bottom of good. Far From Home, I feel like because of all the hate it gets, I'm probably going to put it top of good because No Way Home makes it better. I always say makes it better, like a different movie makes it better. But you know what, like I'm going to just continue with what I was saying. I feel like No Way Home makes it better, and I just love the film. Feel it gets too much hate because a lot of people say it's like meh, but I feel it should be more like more people should like it. Now the Hulk, you know what, I'm probably gonna keep it where it is. I was thinking above Captain Marvel, but you know I feel like it doesn't deserve. Like I feel like Captain Marvel is better. Next is Iron Man 2. It deserves way much more love, but I'm not saying it is the best. I'm saying I like it better than Ant-Man and the Wasp. Pretty controversial from what I've seen on the internet. It probably is going to be pretty controversial from what I've seen on the internet because like a lot of people are like say Ant-Man and the Wasp is probably like one of the worst. And then Iron Man 2 is, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp is like middle. But in my opinion, Iron Man 2 is better and they're both in meh. Anyway, Iron Man 3, I will put it in like middle because I think it's like a middle category. And the reason not good anymore is because like it is good. It's just like I feel like I'm gonna put way too many in good. So if I have enough space at the end, like so it's like not crowded, I will probably put it in. But like for now, it's gonna go there. Just like Guardians 2. Okay, Iron Man 2. This is a controversial one. I don't like the Iron Man Trilogy. And this is probably my most controversial. Like, all my rankings are probably the most controversial things ever. Because, like, everybody loves Iron Man except for me, I feel like. Because, like, I don't, like, I have no explanation other than I just simply, every time I watch the film, I just feel as if I'm wasting my time, that's what I feel like all the time. But anyway, I just feel like I'm wasting my time even more than I normally do, which makes the film worse, and I just don't really like the film, and I can't say if I try to say in my head that it's good, my head just automatically is like, no, you're sending the wrong signals to the head. Anyway, Black Panther, I'm going to say good because like Black Panther 2 is coming out soon, makes me more hyped. And I remember the villain and it's an amazing villain. Spider-Man Homecoming, it's better than Far From Home. Could go into S tier if there's enough space, just like Guardians. Same with Far From Home, probably, but like, it's probably gonna be just Homecoming. Anyway, Thor. Probably underneath Ant-Man and the Wasp. I feel Ant-Man and the Wasp is more fun than Iron Man 2 and Thor. But that's the thing, I feel like Thor's definitely worse. But Iron Man 2 is like better. So, yeah. Thor the Dark World, the reason I'm putting it in decent and not creating another tier just like for Thor, the Dark World bad tier. But like, is because like I feel like all Marvel movies are decent. They're all decent. Then like, but then there's like but then there's like three of the like over 20 Marvel like projects that make their way up into meh, and then even more that make their way up into middle, even more into good, and then it slows down at amazing. So like it's a mixture. I feel like it starts with decent, then it sort of like gets better, but the bottom of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the worst, Thor the Dark World, it still is decent. Anyway, Thor Ragnarok, definitely like top tier. I keep saying S tier. It's amazing though, that tier. But yeah, let's go on to the Avengers. Not much to say about it. Do love it. I feel, I won't touch them for now. I'll like sort of probably swap them around a bit later. But like, it just depends. What like I feel like. Anyway, WandaVision, I'm probably gonna put it middle because it's good, but I just don't like it that much. Especially since the episodes stopped coming out. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I find it quite rewatchable, but I'm gonna put it middle. WandaVision, I find it least rewatchable of any TV show. Loki, actually no, that's the least rewatchable, but I did find it the most fun when the episodes were coming out weekly. Anyway, Shang-Chi, good because I'm gonna put it amazing, controversial because I feel like a lot of people are gonna be thinking put it in good, it's one of the best, but it's supposed to be in good. But like that's just my opinion on it, and yeah, Black Widow, it's gonna go in good, and yeah, the reason for that is because like the villain's decent, but then the only thing I don't really like is that like no lines in the whole movie, except from the one, "Is he gone?" which is basically saying, "Is the father gone?" And then so what if, after all the episodes stopped, I still thought it was A tier. Now I'd say about the middle. Next is Hawkeye. I put it good just because now that the episodes are not coming out, it's probably one of the last times I'm gonna watch Hawkeye, at least for like the next few months. But yeah, it is a good TV show, probably my favourite one. Now the Eternals, controversial one once again. It's gonna go in good. A lot of people don't really like it. Like one of my favourite YouTubers who was like, who I thought one day he's not gonna put Thor the Dark World at the bottom, and the day he done a Marvel ranking with Spider-Man No Way Home in it and Hawkeye, and Eternals was below Thor the Dark World, and for once I was I was like happy that he doesn't hit on Thor the Dark World as much as everyone does. But then that's the thing, it's one of the films I like way more than Thor the Dark World, so I guess yeah. Watch what you wish for. Anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home. After rewatching it, I realized that like I thought that like I wouldn't be able to put it at the top because like I watch YouTubers and then like it makes my brain think, you know what, if they're putting Spider-Man No Way Home in like 4th or 5th place, not in 1st, I should do that like to see like to like have more of a normal opinion. But then that's the thing, that it's just an opinion. It's just what you think of a film. Anyway, I'm gonna put them into order on the tiers. Probably gonna put Shang-Chi above them. Boom Boom. I'd say that. So I'd say S tier sorted. I'm not gonna move any of A tier up to amazing. I might move What If down to meh. Black Panther down to middle. I'd say that's good. And then that's like all the ones I'm gonna switch about. And I'm gonna like actually properly switch them about now. Eternals definitely near the top. Then, so I'd say Homecoming, Eternals, Hawkeye, Far From Home, Age of Ultron, Guardians, Black Widow, Avengers. Loki, I'd say that's a good tier. Middle, I'd say it goes Falcon and the Winter Soldier, then Black Panther, then Captain America 1, then Iron Man 3, then Guardians, Iron Man 3, then Guardians 2, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange. I'd say it's good, but I'm gonna put What If in first, and then WandaVision. And the last tier, I'd probably say, I think that's perfect last tier. That's the end of the video there. Like, subscribe, goodbye.